step is having arranged to pick her up, not to look like a complete idiot when she first opens the door. Best to look as if your attention has been momentarily distracted. But when you do notice her, it is vital to say how pretty she looks straight away. But don't overdo it. If at this point you are introduced to her parents, attitude is all important. You can be too casual. You can be too keen. When you have said goodbye to the parents, again, don't overdo it. Lead her to the car and remember to open the door. Once in the car, there are various ways of driving. If you drive like this, you might lose her respect. And if you drive like this, you should have called a taxi. Before long, you'll arrive at the restaurant, get out of the car, and escort her to the table. Then tuck her into her seat. And tuck yourself into yours. And attract the waiter's attention. Selecting from the wine list is most important. Complete ignorance is not good. When the bottle arrives, there's much to be made in tasting of it, but don't be too professional. With eating, again, moderation is an order of the day. Don't eat too fast, but don't eat too slowly. Next is receiving the bill. This is a very important moment. You must be sure not to lose your cool. This is right. This is wrong. The girl may, of course, offer to pay herself, in which case you should refuse. For a while. Next stop, a fashionable discotheque. Once inside, you might look slightly strange if you try to talk over the music. So just stand casually and look sexy. This is good. This is better. This is beginning to look and some do too much. Other people do too little. Some people dance as if there's something up their bottom. Other people dance as if there's something coming out of their bottom. When all is said and done, it is best probably not to dance at all. A well-mimed sporting injury is always a useful and good excuse for leaving the discotheque. If you don't utterly foul it up, 20 minutes later, you should be back at your place. It's important to relax and make your guest feel at home. She will probably feel as nervous as you do, and there's no need to make any extra special effort. Then, putting on the music. We can't help you with the choice of CD, even though no matter what the circumstances, playing Hootie and the Blowfish would be a mistake. At all costs, avoid the temptation to brag about your stereo. Now comes the moment you've been waiting for. The seduction. This is the subject for next week's lecture. However, as a rough guide, this is right. And I think you'll agree, this is disastrous.
I'm thinking that at least two of the aspiration statements were addressed there: flexible dining and flexible living.
I think you've missed the fostering authentic relationships. I've already called home my daughter on her way to convents.
I'd like a date. Flexible bedding added to the aspiration statements. Flexible bedding. Mel, can we get that? Flexible bedding? I like it. Well done, Humber. Well done.
Get better every year. So if you want to vote for elementary games, text your vote to 1-900-SSV-002. Okay, Act 2.
Welcome everyone, and I hope you enjoy skit number 2, Guys After the Game.
Good evening, gentlemen. That's no problem. Come in, please. Although perhaps if you could just keep that delightful singing down a little bit. Yes, obviously plenty of refreshment at the football game. Come in, please. No, that table is reserved. It's also a table for 2 people. Perhaps this table might be more suitable for 9. Gentlemen, oh dear, here, let me help you up. Sir, no, it's a tricky bit of floor that deceptively flat and unimpeded. If you would like to take a seat, yes, or perhaps on the chair. There we go. Right. What would anybody, quiet please, quiet gentlemen, what would anybody like to drink? 9 pints of lager. 18 pints of lager. 18 pints of lager. Start reading your show. Now, if you just like to take a menu, just pass through around. And one for you, sir. There you go. Straight from the floor. Here, let me pick it up for you. And again, I'll tell you what. Try and grip it. Either side between the thumbs and the forefinger. If you grip, it won't always fall on the floor. Alright, now what would anybody like to eat? Oh, it's a lamb dish, sir. Yes, a marinated lamb in a coconut with a cream sauce. Very nice. No, not fucking horse, sir. It is a medium spiced dish. In that case, in that case, you want maybe the Bombay duck. That would be. I see. I think it was a little joke. Very funny. Hold on on that one. No, it is a chic kebab, like 2 little tarts. Yes, sir, but in a little portion. But thank you. If you'd like to put the drinks down. Well, can you move your friend here? Perhaps if we just roll him, that is a good idea. Perhaps if we just roll him on his Cadbury's and the mango chutney, don't worry, he'll be fine there. Thank you, Now, would anybody like to eat raita? That is a kind of yogurt dip. Sort of onion, cucumber. I think we better wake him up, your friend here. Well, no, he's just having a little nap. No, he's having a little nap, face down in a pitcher of beer. He's going to drown. Oh dear. No. Don't worry, sir. It's much better out than in. Do you know what your friend here might be eat? Hello? What you would like to eat? A hot dog. So let me just go back on that place. We want a cucumber raita, an onion raita, a pepper black raita, but I'm doing that's a little joke. 4 meat curry, 1 Bombay duck, 4 rice, 4 shami kebab, and a hot dog. And anything else for starters? Just some papadum and salad and yogurt and shit. Although I'm not sure you will be needed that last item. As you have seen, good, full enough, all shit already.
Judges, any comments there?
Well, it looks like Humber hit cross-functional training there as well.
Excuse me, young man. Excuse me, young man. Excuse me. I'll have one of everything they ordered. Hold this shit and I want my hot dog.
Excuse me, I'd like that. Chicken, rubber chicken.
We're going to have the game picture book SSB 003. The third act. Are you ready?
The third and final act, we hope you enjoy Fatal Beating.
Well now, Mrs. Perkins, it was good of you to come. I realize you're a busy woman, but I don't think this matter should be discussed over the electric telephone.
Well, no, absolutely. As Master, if my son is in some kind of trouble, I want to nip it in the bud.
Well, quite frankly, Tommy is in trouble. His behavior recently has left a great deal to be desired. He seems to take no interest in school life whatsoever. He refuses to muck in on the sports field, and it's been weeks since any masters received any written word from him. And quite frankly, Mrs. Perkins, if he wasn't dead, I'd have him expelled.
I beg your pardon?
Yes, expelled. If I wasn't making allowances for the fact that your son is dead, he'd be out on his ear.
Tommy's dead?
Yes, he's lying up there in sick bay now, stiff as a board and bright green. And this is, I fear, typical of his current attitude. You see, that boy has no sense of moderation. One moment he's flying around like a paper kite, and the next he's completely immovable. And beginning to smell.
But how did he die?
Well, is that important?
Yes, I think so.
Well, it's all got to do with the library, you see. We've had a lot of trouble recently with boys taking out library books without library cards. Your son was caught, and I administered a beating during which he died. But you'll be glad to know that the ringleader was caught, so I don't think we'll be having any more trouble with library discipline. You see, the library card system was introduced...
Wait, did you beat my son to death?
Yes, so it would seem. Please, I'm not used to being interrupted. Now, the library card system was introduced back in 1972.
Well, I mean, during the beating.
During the beating, one moment he was bending over, the next he was lying down.
Dead?
Deadish. Mrs. Perkins, I must say I find this morbid fascination of yours with your son's death to be quite disturbing. What I'm talking about is his attitude. And quite frankly, I can see where he gets it from.
Well, it wasn't me who beat him to death.
Well, that was perfectly obvious to me from day one. I wondered then, as I wonder now, if you might not have turned out a very different boy indeed if you had administered a few fatal beatings early on.
Are you mad?
I'm furious. In order to accommodate the funeral, I've had to cancel afternoon school on Wednesday.
This is ridiculous.
Yes, it is. Or at least it would be. If it were true.
What?
I've been joking, Mrs. Perkins. Pardon me, it's my strange academic sense of humor. I've been pulling your leg.
Oh, dear me.
I wouldn't cancel afternoon school to bury that little shit.
Open library card. No. Jackie.
Well, it's become very clear to me that you're the reason why Kindle was invented.
Can I see Harry's bare ass? Harry, it's not you.
I beg your pardon.
Never mind, you'll get a beating later.
Yeah, don't beg, it's not becoming.
I want to go on record by saying I do not want to see Harry's bare ass.
Not what I heard earlier.
Okay. So, well, the next group getting up here, just got a couple little shows here I'm going to show you here. Jen Hardwick and I, we went on an episode launching on August the 8th, we watched Marcus Place.